Dog starring Channing Tatum is now out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. This movie, we follow a veteran of war who has just got out of the military, and when his colleague tragically passes, the dog that he was looking after, who served in the company that he was in as well, has to make the funeral, and he has to take this dog to the funeral, and in the process creates a bond with the dog that could be life-saving. Now I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Dog? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button for me, and click subscribe. And without further ado, let's jump into this review of Dog.
You're definitely not the girl I thought I'd be in the tub with, but I'll take what I can get at this point, I guess.
Okay, so Dog starring Channing Tatum is a new movie that is out and done and dusted. I have just seen it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it right now. And I'm going to tell you guys, right here, right now, I really enjoyed this film quite a lot. Now, there are certain reasons to why I enjoyed this film, why I connected with this film so much, and I don't care what anyone else says, this film meant a lot to me. It really did. It hit me in the right places and pulled at my heartstrings at the right times. It's just really, really fun, it's entertaining, and it's emotional as well. And now, what I mean by all that is, so this movie really rests on one thing and one thing alone that carries this film completely, and that is the relationship and bond between Channing Tatum's character and the dog. That whole relationship and bond is the actual glue to this film that makes it work. If that fails, this film tragically fails as well. What they needed to do was try and get you invested into the character that is Channing Tatum, his character. You really need to really grasp how broken he is as a character and understand the issues he's going through and how things in his life, his decisions that have happened, have caused him to go down this path of complete loneliness, and where he feels regret for certain things and feels like he has nobody and feels like he's got everything together when he actually doesn't. And then they want you to fall in love with this dog as well, who is just as broken, who has been through the ringer when it comes to war, has been shot, has been in explosions, has been everywhere, and has come out with the same issues as the person as well, and is just as broken. And you see that with the behavior of the dog, where she doesn't trust anyone. She just bites anyone, and she can't be controlled because she is just as damaged as everyone else. So when you put these two together and they go on a road trip to get to their destination, this is where that bond starts to create, where they start to hang out with each other and they really start to understand each other, understand cues, what not to do, what to do, and how strong a bond is between a man and his best friend, a dog, and how crucial that can be to saving someone's life. Now, I thought the performance by Channing Tatum was great as well. He was funny when he needed to be funny. There is one scene that you see in the trailer where he acts blind. That whole sequence is hilarious and it's brilliant, and it fit perfectly in this movie as well. He was really, really good. He brought the emotional moments when it was needed, the anger that was needed, the frustration. He brought it all and it worked perfectly. Now, it really centers around them two. They're really the main characters. We don't really see or spend much time with anyone else, so it's all about them. And there's the dog as well. You just fall in love with this dog that is broken, and you know where this destination's going. So after what happens is, obviously the dog's got to go somewhere, and it's got to be put down because it's just so broken. It's just absolutely distraught. It can't be controlled. It's a danger to everyone in society, because if it gets out, it could hurt. And you see that multiple times in this movie. There are instances where the dog just acts on instinct of what it's been trained, and that makes total sense. And that's why they're going and sing. But obviously, having the bond be created throughout this film, there are some absolutely emotional moments. As for the ending, which is absolutely emotional as well, there is a particular moment in well, there's two moments in this movie. The first one is when they actually get to the destination, to the funeral. There's this one moment where this dog does something, and it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking, and it shows you just how much a dog can mean to someone, and how vice versa. Like, just that, how strong a bond is created between a man and his best friend. Like, it's just incredible. And when you're seeing that, it's so hard to not tear up at the moment. And then there's another moment at the towards the end as well, where something happens between Channing Tatum and the dog as well that just brought back memories of my dogs that I've had as well, that we've had to unfortunately be put down. And it just shows you that connection. So if you're a dog lover and you have dogs, and you have had dogs that you've had to put down or you've lost, that you've really created a strong bond with, this movie you're going to get a lot out of, because you understand that bond and how much that really means to us as humans, and how much it means to the dogs. You could be the loneliest person in the world, but having a dog next to you to just sit there and listen and just be there for you, be cuddly, be that, it's just really, really good to have. And I think a lot of people that have dogs and have that sort of bond and have had it throughout their whole entire life are gonna probably resonate with this movie a lot more and actually connect with it like I did. And that's why I got teary, because of all the past stuff that have happened with me, with my dogs, that kind of created that connection that I had with them. And when that goes away, it brings back all those memories, and it really gets into you. And that's what I mean by they pulled the right strings and they got me invested. And then once I was invested in that relationship, it just brought back my memories of my dogs and just gave me that emotional connection where I could resonate with this movie. Now that's what's great about it, and I really, really enjoyed this film quite a lot. The music was great, the cinematography is great, the editing's great. I just really thoroughly enjoyed this movie quite a lot. There's funny moments. I think the characters were spot on. I really enjoyed this, and I don't care what anyone else says, but this one meant a lot to me. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Dog? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.